Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Club. In this video I will walk you through birthday on the Ferris wheel event, starting today and will last for another 7 days. The event will grant you a lot of cool rewards, but the ultimate one is getting skins. So you have one for your headquarters, one for your troop march and one for your profile frame. Unfortunately, those skins aren't available for free. You can only purchase them through the in-game shop for the duration of the event. Theoretically, you can get HQ skin if you get to the top 10 rank of the event. However, if you are free to play, that's very hard to achieve. So in this video, I will focus only how to get all the free rewards and how to do that in the most efficient way. The first quest I'm going to talk about is called Hit the Road. I think it's the easiest and the most straightforward one. All you need to do is collect gas cans and unlock levels to obtain a reward. Rewards are quite nice, you can see them on my screen, and you have quite a good amount of speed ups that will allow you to grow faster. Depending on the amount of gas cans you collected, you will be placed on the leaderboard, and if you manage to get to the top 10 ranks, then you will be rewarded with the permanent HQ skin at the end of the event. So not immediately, but once the event finishes in 7 days. If you don't do that, you still can compete for a temporary skin or for some amount of BIOCAPS. If you don't make it to top 50, you don't get any reward at all. How you do that? Just tapping on the gas can icon will fill in the bar, and once you have enough points, you will unlock the rewards for that level, and then you can proceed over and over again. Every next level will have more points to achieve, of course. But I would not recommend spending your gas cans right now, and I will explain why later in this video. What is important to mention here is that pretty much all the events will grant you a certain amount of gas cans, but on the top of that you can earn even more of them by completing certain in-game activities. So like using biocaps and speed ups, that will grant you unlimited amount of gas cans, and you can get certain amount of gas cans by killing infected or harvesting resources. But that amount is limited per day, and once you hit the limit, you won't get any gas cans on the top. So make sure you check that page every day to know if you reach the threshold or not. Next one I'm gonna cover is called Supply Lines. This event is very similar to Survival of the Fittest one, where you have certain objectives every day, and the event lasts for 7 days, so you have 7 different set of objectives. But you don't have to worry about them, because if you go to my website, all the objectives per each day are described here. So if you follow the link in description, you'll be able to know what kind of resources you need to spend in advance. As usual, I recommend spending cheaper resources first, like, speed ups. And once you ran out of them, but you still didn't get the highest reward, then you invest more expensive resources like biocaps or hero fragments. For each type of resources spent on this day, you will get certain amount of points. And once you score one of the top 50 ranks, you will get extra rewards on the top of that for this particular day. And for the whole event, if you manage to score one of the top 50 places, you will have even better rewards. So as you can see, for top 1, you will have 100 legendary hero fragments, which is quite nice because these are universal hero fragments, which means you can spend them on any hero that you like. It is extremely difficult to get to the top ranks, especially if you are free to play or you are not planning to spend a lot. So I would recommend getting that 600,000 points objective and saving the rest of the resources for the future events. The last option event is completely different to the previous one, I would say opposite. Every day you have 3 different tasks unlocked, and once you complete them, you will be able to claim the reward. However, the task will not disappear. It will stay for the whole duration of the event, and what happens next day is more tasks will be unlocked. Once you complete any of the tasks, you will get certain amount of points, and you will fill in that bar on the top, providing you with even more gas cans. What is important to note here is that certain objectives in the last option event might be the same as objectives in other events running in parallel. For example, Infected Cleanup has the same task to kill infected, and I have to admit it is the most free-to-play event ever, because there is no limit of how many infected you can kill. The only consumable that you need is your stamina, and you have quite a good rewards if you achieve top ranks. So if you're wondering Why do you need those small stamina boosts? Because you always have too much stamina saved by the end of the day. Well, this is the day where you can use all of them and get nice rewards. Once again, you won't be able to know what kind of tasks you have for the upcoming days, but if you follow the same link in description, I have that described on my website, and you know what kind of resources you will need. Please note that for this event on day 4, you will need to use advanced and epic hero searches, and the same resources you need for the day 2 of the previous event. Make sure you have something in stock. Let's move on. Next event I'll describe is called Birthday, and I think it's the easiest one of all ongoing. Why? Because all you need to do is to tap that yellow circle on the bottom left corner and pick up rewards. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why there are so many questions about it, maybe because of the confusing description, but there are several buildings on the way of your car, and each building is unlocked at certain point. So basically when the countdown timer reaches 0, then the building is unlocked, and at that moment you will be able to obtain rewards. In order to obtain rewards, you will need to score a certain amount of points by utilizing gas cans. And that's the reason why I told you before not to rush spending them, because I'm not sure if developers are gonna count those gas cans that you spent before or not. I think they will, but just to be on the safe side, wait for the first building to be unlocked and see if the points that you spent were accumulated. You can see them in the Hit on the Road quest. And the last thing I'm going to describe in this video is called Infected Station Attendant. It's a special quest where you need to locate gas maps. Once you located one, you will be able to summon Infected Attendant, by killing which you will be able to obtain more gas cans. How to find gas map? You do that via 3 ways, either by killing infected fiends, or doing alliance donations, or doing timer helps for your alliance mates. As you can see, I've done some alliance donations and I already found one map. Now I'm gonna summon it, so you either go back to the event or you summon one from your backpack, doesn't matter. Once you hit summon, you will be able to locate it somewhere randomly on the map, and you will see a screen like that. It is recommended to have at least 2 million minimum power. You can see my squad power is a little bit higher than that. For each attack, you will get these rewards, so gas cans, BIOCAPS, and some experience. And if you manage to kill one, you will have some speed ups on the top of that. The battle itself is quite easy. You just need to do as much damage as possible. It's similar to Explorer Trail mission, with the difference that you have set a timer, and when the timer reaches 0, you will have another attempt, or if you kill the attendant, you'll just get the rewards. I was not able to find a definite answer to the question why people are getting different amount of rewards while attempting the same attendant. My only assumption, and well, I tested it quite a bit, is that it depends on your damage. So when I dealt like 60,000 of damage, I got 3 gas cans as reward. When I dealt 200,000 damage, I got 6 gas cans. If you have other information or better theory, then please let me know in the comments, and I will just update my guide on the website so that other people are informed and they have better strategy in the next 6 days of the event. What I know for sure, there is limited amount of attempts to attack these attendants, and one attempt is recovered in 1 hour. So here is a small trick for you. Once you have maximum amount of your alliance members online, ask all of them to summon 1 attendant each, and let everyone hit each attendant at least 1 time. By doing so, all the participants will get as many rewards as possible, depending on the amount of attendants you have summoned, of course. But there is still one thing to remember here. You have a limited amount of attempts, and as I mentioned before, 1 attempt is recovered within 1 hour. So make sure that you kill this attendant before it expires, because you have 1 hour to do that, and if it expires, you won't get the speed up reward at all. Now time for a bonus question. Where do you spend your biocaps? Especially when you have a task like that in the supply lines quest, and for some reason you haven't saved enough speed ups to get the top tier reward. The answer is very simple. You go to race place. It doesn't matter if you are free to play, a low spender, or well, you sold your kidney and invested all the money in this game, you still go to the race place. For 1 spin, you need to pay 1500 biocaps. If you want to do 10, that will cost you 13,500 if I'm not mistaken. just make sure that you have enough BIOCAPS stocked, because if you don't, it will ask you to buy the spins. And you want to do as many spins as possible. Ideally, if you hit 5, 15, 35, and so on chest, so that you get some extra hero fragments on the top of those that you get if you spin to the right tile. And that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss my future videos. I also have a website. If you sign up there, you will get a notification once I post a new guide. For the moment, thanks for watching, and I wish you a nice day.